here and nobody can stop it right now. No matter the rainmakers' powers or prowess, they cannot do anything about the season. It's going to be here, who knows, for another 3 or 4 months. Talking about heavy rainfall, so we really have to brace ourselves. We got affected, by the way, a few hours ago. That was about yesterday. I'm sure some of you noticed disrupted programming systems were, adversely affected and whatnot. But here we are back again, full, and as always, willing to give you great content delivery and also making sure your day goes just about right. As regarding conversations. Now, this morning, I would like to have a flood report from you in River State. Wherever you are in River State, this concerns you. All right. Now, yesterday, getting to the office, I had to wade in the water. Like the water level got to, I would say, 3 or 4 inches. All right, 3 or 4 inches below my knee. Right. That's how much water, I got to wade through yesterday morning. But I'm fortunate because there is a part of Harcourt, Rumokoro here, just where you have the local government council, right? The pictures and videos I saw, right, yesterday and this morning, okay, is staggering. We're talking about some people's compounds, some people's homes that have water at the doorstep. And no, these are not like really low hanging houses. No, decently built structures, right? The water is at their doorstep, literally. Like you just open the door, boom, you're in a swimming pool. That's how it is right now. But maybe that's just one area. So quickly, all right, as I give out the phone numbers, you call in if the rain affected you one way or the other yesterday and over the weekend. From Thursday, last week through to Sunday, yesterday. All right, there's been a series of rainfall. Right. So the question is, are you affected adversely? Was there flooding in your area? Or was it like the flash floods that we have, where the rain comes, the roads, are filled with water, and after about 30 or 40 minutes, they start to go through the drainages. All right, let's quickly get your report, because obviously we have people who are going to be going around to assess what's going on as regarding floods in River State. So 0817-923-0002. 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003 at Nigeriainfo PH. At Nigeriainfo PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X at Nigeriainfo PH, at Nigeriainfo PH. As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see or hear, please do not make mention of it. And very importantly, please keep your conversations civil.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeriainfo FM. Nigeriainfo, let's talk.
0930-6416-00903-06416. All right, that's why you find us on WhatsApp and on Telegram. All right, Joseph here says, Jude, good morning. We've been shouting this in Baraja Road, a new road, for the past year, and the governments don't seem to take it serious. Now the rains have come, and Jude, what we used to pay 200 naira to pass through to our houses is now costing us 250, sometimes even 300 naira. The keke drivers don't even have pity on us. The government should come to our rescue. All right, not surprised. That's the first one I'm reading, talking about the new road access, where you have what do you call that place, Okilton Junction, on the right, Rumoke area. There's a market there, so I pretty much know that area. Okay, so I'm not surprised. Taino is in Rumokrushi. Taino, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning. Very well, thank you for joining us, please.
Yeah, Jude. Fortunately enough for me, I have not experienced flooding this year. Yes, I haven't. Though the rain just started. Yes, it just started. This is June, So we have entered the real rainy season. But then, talking about the people that have experienced it so far, I think is is actually caused by people living around those areas. You see, some time ago, that was about, was it 2 weeks ago, I saw a lady trying to pour her, to throw away her waste bin inside the gutter.
Oh.
And I was trying to talk to her. I was telling her that this thing you are doing now is going to cause flooding in the future, because it will virtually close the gutter, making the water not to flow very well. You see, I don't know why people are so unreasonable. They are the real cause of what they are passing through. I want to use this opportunity to advise people to go and throw away their waste in the right place, not to throw it in the gutters, because it is going to cause a lot of flooding in future. That's my take. Thank you.
All right, Tino, thank you very much. All right, it's a very honest observation. Let's be fair to one another. I'm sure everybody who's listening to us, who's in River State, if not anywhere else in Nigeria, must have seen somebody throw trash. No, see, we're not just talking about your what you may call it, your sweet wrappers, or maybe the sachet water. Even the sachet water, it's even dangerous. But anyway, we're not talking about those small things. I'm talking about somebody wakes up in the morning, gathers all their trash, puts it inside a bag, and then straight into the drainage. Like, it's kind of like remote control. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, yeah, put it there. I'm sure you've seen some. All right, good morning. This is Chigo from Ogbakri. It says the most important thing is for the government to cover those manholes along the walkways. It's very dangerous right now, especially this rainy season. Please let us be proactive. All right, let us be proactive. That's another concern. Those manhole covers, when the rains come, all right, and then you have the water, covering the walkway sideways. People don't know where to step in. So Chico has a great point there. Chika is a roommate. Chika, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, Chika.
Okay, there's a community at Emoha local government called Ovogo. That community is really suffering. Like, they have an abandoned road since the time of Amechi. Up till now, they've not done anything about it. And it's causing a lot of problems. Like the flood, any slightest rain that falls, that place is so flooded. Just imagine the rain that fell yesterday. Everywhere is already flooded. How much more in the next 3 months, 4 months?
What's the name of the area again, please?
Ovogo.
Ovogo.
Yes, Ovogo. It's after Rumuji.
Okay.
Rumuji community.
Okay. Ovogo. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Thank.
Ovogo.
Okay. Ovogo. Okay. After Rumuji.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Chika from Rumekini with that submission. All right. This one says, good morning. The rain was pretty bad yesterday. Our area in Cornerstone experienced very bad flooding. But after a while, that's flash flooding. But you see, even those flash floods, right, are caused by the drainages being blocked. We cannot deny any longer. All right. And who are those who block them? That would be you, and Jude. Apparently. Well, we'll take a quick commercial. When we come back, more this morning is our flood report. The rains have started. All right, communities are already sending us messages. If you are in River State, tell us, what was the rain for you like yesterday? Were you affected adversely?
As a mom and a dentist,
My name is Jude Omamegbe, and this morning we're taking a look at the flooding in parts of River State, in Port Harcourt in particular, starting with Port Harcourt at the moment. All right, now the flooding is not a new thing. I think River State has been experiencing, River State and Bayelsa in particular have experienced really severe flooding since 2012, the Great Flood of 2012, as some people now refer to it. All right, so since then to now, so over a decade now, there's been at least one area or some areas experiencing flooding, perennially. There's almost nothing that anybody can do about it. Or is there? I don't know. You guys will have to decide for yourselves. Right now, we're taking a look following the very heavy rainfall in the past 3 days here in Port Harcourt. Has your neighborhood been affected adversely? If not, good. Let us know as well. But if it has, and if you know anywhere that has been, do call in, and then let's get to find out what's going on in that area. Charles is speaking to us from Bonny Island. Charles, you should know a lot about flood. You guys are an island. You guys are close to the ocean every single day. What's going on in Bonny right now?
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Fortunately, people close to the ocean are not supposed to suffer for flooding if proper drainages have been in place. Like Bonny, we have ocean behind us, we have sea close to us, we have creek very, very close. In the next, if you just drive 2-3 kilometers, you meet a sea or a river. But unfortunately, we don't have government that is working towards the drainages. Jude, I saw the house of the chief of staff of Bonny local government. He's flowing his compound into the main road. And the road is already flooded. Imagine cave that is up to 6 inches. Water has covered it. And this is the chief of staff that was supposed to talk to the local government to be on the sea. You that I'm talking to you in front of the government lodge that have covered the drainage completely. All the canals, the one in Akiama, have not been opened. The one at Water Well have not been open. So
what can you tell us about Bonny right now?
Not just today. We have been experiencing it since on Saturday or Friday.
I know over the weekend it rained almost everywhere in the south.
Yeah. The only thing that is helping us here is only God that knows how he flushes the water for us. As for the government, nothing to write home about when it comes to drainages.
All right. Charles, speaking to us from Bonny Island, thank you very much. Ibiso is on the line. Ibiso is speaking to us from Audley Road. Ibiso, Audley Road has a very infamous notion that when it rains, along the road gets flooded for a while. Is that the same case today?
Audley Road from Market Square down to the filling station, that NFPC filling station. It's, we call that place River Audley Road.
Oh, so it is still the same from yesterday?
That is River Audley Road. Now, what I want to say to you, people are making motherhead to get angry.
How so?
Because very soon motherhead will vomit. And when motherhead vomit, people will cry that government should come and help them. Now, that they're supposed to do what they're supposed to do, not to put dirt in the gutter, they are doing it. And motherhead is just looking at them. Now, Jude, let me ask you a question. In Port Harcourt, I make a statistic and know that 3 areas in Port Harcourt that the colonial days that they make a plan, that place is still the way it is, and I don't believe when rainfall they are having such flood problem. Number one, Duke have that whole plan.
Interesting.
Have that whole plan. Town, Port Harcourt Township have that whole plan. If you go to Port Harcourt Township, no new roads, you see the buildings are still the same. Maybe they will just demolish some of them and build another one. The same thing in Duke and OGRA. You go to that area, you see when rain falls, no matter the way maybe you put your dirty in the gutter, at least it's flowing. Now these other places that we are complaining of, they are not in the plan. Everybody just build us anyhow without good drainage. And my problem there is when we, the human beings, we the citizens, do things that are wrong,
at the end of the day, we say government should come and intervene. Meanwhile, you are a human being that have conscience that what you are doing, you are putting big waste in the gutter. You know, your conscience even tell you when you are doing that, this is wrong, but you disobey your conscience. And you do it, you call government. Must government do everything for us? Can't we do something for government?
Maybe
by
not.
doing the right thing at the right time?
Maybe not.
So the listeners, everybody should do the right thing at the right time for us to save our children from unnecessary health issue and calling government every day and night. It's not good. Thank you, my brother. In fact, this guy, one guy in Abonima, Victor Tulutu Breeze, last week in his birthday, he was clearing the gutter, paid boys to clear the gutter in Abonima.
All right.
Guy that is giving people 50,000 less privileged people that are doing business, 20,000 like that. Port Harcourt, Lagos, and Abonima. Last week, this guy was rolling out money for people to do their business. So, empower people to clear the gutter. So let us do things that the government will see that and they will appreciate. Thank you.
Well, we have an anonymous caller. Good morning to you, please.
Yes, good morning, Jude.
Good morning, please. Thank you very much for your patience.
Okay, talking about flooding, you see, I've always said that we are not so. In fact, as a matter of fact, anything about food, as the last caller said, the people, then the government. But the government need to take a chunk of the blame because, yeah, he said that there are areas that are planned in the old Port Harcourt township like Joe. Even if they are experiencing flooding, it will last a time. Then the water will find its way because there are areas provided for the water to go. But Jude, go to Tombia Extension. Like this entire overpicked by Tombia Extension currently.
That's Jerry Phase 2.
Yes, Jerry Phase 2.
Okay.
Yes, Tombia Extension, Jerry Phase 2. There is currently they are demarcating the Interbowa Creek. I inquired from the guys doing the construction work. They said they want to create a road to a property behind the creek.
Interesting.
You know the implication of that. We are saying that we need to expand the canals we have. Then somebody is closing the queue that is available. If you check, because there is this thing about flooding.
Wait,
the more you have development, the more you have more paved areas, the more serious the flooding is. The area that are supposed to be collecting this water, people are feeling them, and then somebody will have let me hear you clearly.
You mentioned Tombia Extension, right?
Yes.
What area in particular? Because
if you are coming from Market Square on that Tombia area, that you're going to Market Junction on the Quay Road. Okay. There is this canal. It's the Interbowa Creek. This canal there. Okay. Behind that's what's the name of the church again? Before you get to the Royal House of Grace, there's a canal.
All right, I think I know it. We'll ask somebody to go look at it, please.
Good. And again, then if you go to Igbo Island today, bros, you know the Igbo Island plan, the Geo Igbo Island, that Igbo Island Creek is meant to take flood water from D-Line, Geo, and part of GRA. But as you speak, my brother, the whole of that water is being filled without control. So I've said that planning is a governmental activity. Individuals cannot do planning. I cannot go and stomp that is filling the waterway. No. It is the duty of the government to say, okay, this area is a mark for A, B, C, D, and nobody should build on those areas. Then we cannot talk about our individual efforts. Don't throw data on the drain and all that. But the government will have to draw the line first.
All right, thank you very much. Government will have to draw the line. Sam is on NTA Road. Sam, what part of NTA Road are you in? Good morning. Any floods from yesterday?
Yes, from NTA Gate down to Dominion City Church.
Oh.
And specifically Spring Valley Estate.
Whoa.
Valley School.
Okay.
In fact, the area is submerged on flood. I don't know what is happening.
Well, as the water receded,
applying the wrong technology. The problem we are facing in River State is applying the wrong technology in our local environment. This closed drainage cannot work in River State. We cannot have closed drains for now because of the level of exposure of our people. So it is better we have open drains. Once in a while they can be maintained. But if you have this closed drain and you still have sand littered all over, so the sand will just, when it rains, it will just fill up the drain line, sand. So you cannot control our locals to tell them, don't drop your refuse there, because most of them are not that exposed. So the wrong technology should not be applied in our local environment. That's the truth.
Oh, okay. All right. The wrong technology.
You don't just copy something overseas and bring in here. I think it will work. That NTA road is in a mess. They need to open up all the drain and do open drain so that we have slabs on top. When they are filled up, they can just open up the slabs and see how they can evacuate the rubbish inside. Okay, all right. That's not a bad suggestion. Sam from NTA Road, with that open drainages. I'm no engineer, so it's pretty pleasing to have someone like that. Or maybe, I don't know if he's an engineer, but he does sound like he knows what he's talking about. Jude, I hailed this morning. This is on WhatsApp. The Rumoke Road was actually flooded yesterday up to knee level. Like, even the low cars that managed to pass through were seeing water inside their vehicles. And yes, this was caused by the blockage of the drainage system. And the youths are not even helping to clear the gutters. Everything should not be left to the government. Imagine walking in that flood and not knowing where the gutters are located, and the gutters are not covered. But after the rain, during the noontime, the waters went down, and the new road to Ngbaraja is under construction. Though from the Okanya layout, they're starting with the cleaning of the gutters, so they haven't reached that side at Ngbaraja. Okay, all right, thank you very much. Walter is in Rukwaku. I'll read more messages after Walter. Walter, good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning, please.
If you this yesterday, Rukwaku, precisely if you are going to our side, because of this ring roads they are doing.
Yes.
They instead of them to open the existing road gutters, because of those sand they were selling, all those sand they covered all this the existing gutter we have already. Jude, if you come yesterday, you see these construction companies, they're supposed to at least keep those the gutter open, and they make alternative roads or something like that before this rain. Dude, I don't know. If rain starts,
the rain is starting.
I've been crying on air every day because of flood. And that one I have been able to do with my committee members, the one who did previous years. They have closed it with their sand. When they were moving all this sand they were selling. All those places are blocked around. If you see rain yesterday, Jude, you need to see it by yourself. Please, I am begging the government. They should come to our aid, because this job they are doing, by the time they get to where this flood used to stay, or maybe the whole community will run away.
Well, we hope it doesn't get there.
I am begging the government to come and help. We have written series of letters, nothing is coming out.
Well, don't stop. Keep persisting. Something definitely will happen. Walter, speaking to us from Rupoku. Ledum is in Rumudumaya. Ledum, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, please. Welcome.
Morning. I attended the program Saturday.
Okay.
Mr. Jude, I'm not happy. I wanted to see you, but I did not see you. I came with a gift.
You mean the football fans 2.0?
Yeah.
Well, lady, if you know, apart from that, I watched at home. I had to do my laundry. We are getting to that big boy level where we have people who wash our clothes and iron for us, but we're not there yet. So I had to do my laundry. We're working on it.
Okay, I only met April. The people I met, I asked about you. You're not going to be around.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
But I won a gift.
I'm pleased. A lot of people took packages. We'll talk about that later on. But Ledo, I need to ask you: have you experienced flooding in Rumudumaya? What's going on in that area?
Yeah. I think at that Transma Junction, in my street there, when it rains, like you spend about 1 hour before.
1 hour.
Yes. The thing is very annoying. I'm not happy. If you're at home, like you have to wait till the rain comes down. Sometimes you can get your knees before
you can go out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ledum, thank you very much. Okonkwo is in Rumokuta. Okonkwo, good morning to you, please.
Good morning.
Good morning. Jude. Good morning. Welcome, please.
Happy New Monday from the Almighty God.
I wish you the same.
Yes, Brother Jude, if you go to advanced countries, even in some of the reasonable countries in Africa, but I've been at Niger.
Niger.
When they set up their drainages or gutters, they will use the slabs and cover them.
Okay.
There's no opportunity for you to throw anything. Anything you throw will be on top of that slab.
Okay.
And for that method and system, the water flows inside. No depth that enters inside those drainages. And when rain falls, within 30 minutes, every place is dry. When we will learn this,
but some of our drainages are covered.
Are open. So people take the bottled water and throw. People take the pure water and throw. People sweep and push it to the gutter. And the reason is because the gutters are open. Can't we go to other countries? What is government making? They travel to London and America and Germany. And to go there, every place is clean.
Oh, well, not every.
Gutters are covered. Canals are covered with slabs. Brother Jude, we are joking here, and we have not started here.
No. We're getting better. We're getting better. But now there has to be a debate on if it's the open drainage system or the closed drainage system, because we had a caller who said, look, it's better to have it open so they can be easily cleaned out. Braid is speaking to us from Afikpo Street. Braid, good morning to you.
Good morning, Efyemi.
This is Jude. Good morning, please.
Sorry, Jude. Good morning.
Good morning, please.
Yeah, my name is Chief Comrade. I am Braid.
Welcome.
Yes, this flood. When you talk about flood, if you come to Bolokri, if you come to UP Sandfield, my dear brother, it is a pathetic situation because there is no drain within that house. With the roads, they are all bad. There is no even internal road. And the moment there is a downpour, everywhere is submerged with water. And it's a very serious concern because some people will be bailing water out of their house. Some people have already left their houses. They are packing away. And I appeal to the Minister of Works to urgently look at the geographical map of that place and urgently bring into action. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much, Braid, speaking to us from Afikpo this morning. Now, Paul on WhatsApp says, good morning. If you close these manhole covers, Abokis will go and remove it at night, and that's the reason why we need to have security measures. And I don't know, maybe excuse me. Maybe it's time all governments, local, state, particularly local governments, have some sort of sensitization, on these scavengers, or for these scavengers. All right, because there are two things, right, that have to be, sorted out. First things first, they offer a very veritable service in modern Nigerian society. That is, they get rid of the trash and get rid of waste metals, right? Metals that have been abandoned. Or I remember when I was in was it secondary school? We used to see them. They used to walk around. They used to clank rings. Condemn. Port Harcourt people, you know what I'm talking about, right? Now, that's a business. And you would be shocked, ladies and gentlemen, how much money these young boys now are making. Like, in fact, for the past, decade or so that scavenging has become really big. I got to hear, that some of them, on a bad day, could have as much as 250,000 naira in their accounts for that month. How many of you earn 250,000 naira? But we know that a lot of them are stealing infrastructure, metal fences, barbed wires. They steal them. In fact, in some cases, some people even complain of them. Some of them entering into their homes and lifting generating sets, lifting pipes. So there must be a sensitization for these individuals, and also there must be investigation to trace where they sell these things to. There must be. And those people who buy these items, for example, I see no reason why any well-meaning Nigerian, right, would see a manhole cover. Every manhole cover has an identity stamp on it, and you will still purchase it. Every single manhole cover I've ever seen has an identity stamp. Sometimes when it was fixed, when that road was fixed, the name of the company, it's always there. So it's not like some plain sheet of metal. So the onus is on the government to, as it were, trace where people selling it to, where people buying it, and both parties should be held liable. That's one. But to say that if you go and cover it, they'll steal it again, so they shouldn't cover it, I think is totally wrong. We need to find new, ingenious ways to cover these manholes. We need to find new and ingenious ways to do so, because there's a purpose. The reason why you have those drainages are designed that way is so that construction workers can go in. They go in to clear it. You can stand there. Some of those things are as deep as 6 or 7 feet. So they can stand. You can actually stand and raise your hands like this, and you still wouldn't be able to jump out of those drainages. So they were intentionally designed. Michael is in Borokiri. Michael, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Good morning, Joseph, and welcome to a new week.
Good morning. Thank you very much.
Yes, talking about this manhole cover. There was a time the speaker, the fashionable speaker, this Honorable Jumbo, was on your radio station to discuss this manhole issue. Because as at the last house, he was the chairman, the House Committee on things like that. And he talked extensively on this manhole cover, how much it is sold. That committee came out with a findings where they discovered, and it was that period they even arrested some persons. Up to now, we have not heard much about that
investigation. Yes.
Investigation. Good. The truth is that, just like as Mr. Ibisu said, and some other callers have said, we have a bad disposable culture.
Oh dear. Michael, please do call back as drop cost near. Francis is on Odili Road. Francis, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
I want to send a report from Odili Road because the flooding here in Odili Road is crazy. Well, each time it rains, in fact, the vehicular activities will be shut down.
Wow.
If you are coming from that market square down to Sumitel, down to Parkland Estate, down to that what's the name of that JDP runabout, it's complete. In fact, when it rains, it will be completely shut down because I don't know whether it was a lack of planning of drainage system is the problem in River State here. And we have creeks that is at the back of that Gulf State, which all this water is supposed to even run into. But this thing is not properly planned. I don't know whether you have opportunity to go to Calabar and see how their drainages are being planned.
I have been to Calabar.
Their master drainage in Calabar, which is in the Total highway. If a vehicle falls inside there, it will push that vehicle to the main river. That's why every connection in that state, when it comes to drainages, it will now connect down there. You can never experience flooding in Lagos, Calabar. But here in River State, the reverse is the case. Go to Diop, the whole Ikwere Road, the whole the drainages have been blocked. Now, why do we have CDC chairman? Why do we have community chief? Why do we have street heads? It should be a government corporate social responsibility. If government try there, let the youth and drive their own too. But they will never do it. They will leave everything to the government. And please, we should look into these activities of scavengers. They are doing more harm than good. Go to the
more harm than good.
Here in all the manholes have been removed. And all the pure water debris is now domiciled in that manhole.
Okay.
Over here. 2 major manholes have been removed.
We've had that report as well. Michael, we are going on the commercial break in 22 seconds. If you can send us a message, I'll read it out after the break, please.
Okay,
thank you. Thank you very much. All right, let's quickly read these ones before we get to the commercials. Jude, you need to see the bad spots in Igboeche Road yesterday. Every point flooded. Even the small space pedestrian use can't be accessed. People can't move from Igboeche to Rumokrushi, especially to go to church. Please, the government should help out and fix these spots, especially now.
Nigeria. Cervical cancer, and human papilloma virus HPV. Miata ambare krokombia be ambediri human papilloma virus vaccine HPV. Me Nigeria bo nanke jasediete any fasi mo kin bia mbeka broma mu sigbaro selfinji die River State so ambwemi. Pamlere na ome eseni akura latapu mu ngi akura faji latapu gogo. Inso primary health care center mutemu ambe anidiri mokeba. Me kura me akalo trading for swing baka. Ani gigba ambiki sike na me bia andiri me piki ani kori ni bie kore ojubio. Sebo jakura latere na ome na bro tapu na so imuba. Ma ni mutebebe. Cervical cancer screening ani mu yebare. Me to increase member moku yere me ati me cervical cancer me simba ebra. Ye wa mne rem na ma do abroma. Member me ati buy na be fukaye dabi abra. Ije ngbola yan na mbebe. Me number mesin 08069149905. Me oku mebo wa prayer nga ne River State Primary Healthcare Management Board and its partners.
As I be person, mama, come also be doctor wey sabi teeth matter well. I know say